Heidi ho neighbors, Rado Goji here, and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate. When we left off, we killed a bunch of red wizards, because they were mean to us. And now there's one more, potentially two more things we can do here. Well, one thing, but two different locations, basically. There was an Ettercap that I killed down there, but I don't know if it was part of this little side quest or not. But I'm going to go ahead and find the dude who triggers the side quest first, and then see if it was indeed the right one to basically off. And yeah. And then when we're done with this side quest, we're actually gonna go to Baragost, lighten our inventories of some of those bandit scalps, and then we're gonna go and check out some areas near High Hedge before we go to Cloakwood, because there's some more stuff that we can do there. Stuff that that actually I want. At least one thing that I want there.
What you want?
A Tassaloy has stolen my Scroll of Wisdom, Wanderer, and fled eastward by towards the Ettercap's lair. The poor Tassaloy is probably quite dead by now, but the Ettercaps, of course, will not recognize the scroll's value. If you retrieve it for me, I promise to brighten your karma. Okay. Now, the Ettercap's lair is... okay, it's actually... we were not at the Ettercaps, the area we need to go to. It's actually very much this way. And up some, too. We want to go basically east by northeast.
Make it quick.
We sighted an enemy. Is it more spiders? Sounds like spiders. Where are they? Right up here. More spiders. Lots of spiders here. But that's okay. In fact, they were in the same place they were last time, because, you know, as we've seen, whenever I reload the game, it also reloads all the random encounters. I guess I could put random in quotations, but, you know, air quotes. Not really random. Why are Khalid and Dynahair not following everybody? Go here. Well, at the very least, I just had those four when I, just those four highlighted when I fought the spider, so I didn't waste any of Dynahair's bullets. Because it just dawned on me as I, you know, went about doing that stuff that, oh, I just made Dynahair just attack. I've been doing that a lot, and I don't mean to, but then again, if I just want to quickly kill something, I guess it's really not that big of a deal. Actually, the Ettercap lair is actually up here. But yeah, it's not as big of a deal, I guess, if we're just going around just to kill something. Because for the most part, these things one at a time are fairly easy. Who is on top of the loot? Jaheira is on top of the loot. Looks like he has a scroll on him. Who do I want to give gems to? Gems guys, go to Imoen? We can give the gems to Imoen. I don't think we have any other gems to hold on to, so let's give it to Imoen for now. I should probably give them to Khalid, actually, because Khalid has a lot of inventory space, but not a lot of, not a whole hell of a lot of I don't really mean he doesn't have a lot of strength. Well, he doesn't have a lot of strength, but I mean, he has a lot of inventory space, but not a lot of encumbrance left. He only has 5 pounds of encumbrance left. And that's not a lot. So I'm just going to give him lightweight things, and just, you know, our pack mules will, of course, be Rado and Minsk, because they actually have, or for being fighters, or of a fighter class, they actually have strength that's worth a damn. Kind of makes me miss Kivin now. Kivin had good strength, had like 18-12 strength. And, you know, I mean, we're basically two beefcakes here, because, you know, Minsk has 1897, which is like almost max for starting off with a human fighter, and Rado has 1800, which is max for starting off as a human fighter, or starting off as a fighter. I think it's just because I think it is just your base fighters that get the fractions put in there, the extra 100 D100 put in there, the extra percentile die. They did get rid of that in later in later iterations of the rules. As far as I know, first edition and second edition both had the extra strength. Is there more? I thought I saw a red arrow. I think it was because combat was technically still in session. But yeah, first and second edition have the the 18 is max for any stat, but for fighter class characters. Actually, I think yeah, dual multi-class do count as well, because I think Yeslik has a percentile, and he's a fighter cleric. But they have like the extra D100 percentile thing tacked on. From 0-1 to 0-0 is basically 100. And then you go to 19 from there. I overshot that dude, didn't I? Yeah, I overshot Farrington. He goes up over here somewhere. I think the spider distracted me. That was the problem. Yep, there he is. But even then, you know, the encumbrance is the same no matter what class you are. So even if he went from like an 18 to like a 19, like anyone with a 19 strength would be able to carry the same amount. There'd just be like a huge jump between 18 and 19. And you can increase to 19 based on raising your stats in certain different ways. My scroll, take it with you, Wanderer. It will increase your karmic essence. And we get 300 experience. I think it's just a protection from Frost Scroll, really. It looks like it. It's unidentified. Which means that it could be a trap. And by a trap, I mean it could really be like a not really protection from Frost Scroll, but it looks like a protection from Frost Scroll, but really takes away one of your stats. And we've encountered those before, I think. Like Cursed Scrolls of Ugliness and stuff like that. I'm going to go ahead and use an Identify spell. Cursed Scroll of Foolishness! Oh, you. We're just going to leave this here. We'll take the experience, though. Yeah, we can't really sell that. Cursed Scrolls of Foolishness, I believe, bring down your... It's either your intelligence or wisdom to 1 or 3. I think it's 3. 3 is like I know it's the lowest stat you can have to start with, because, you know, 3 6-sided dice, so if they're all roll 1, that's 3. And I think it brings either your intelligence, I think foolishness I think is wisdom, but it could be either one. I think intelligence might actually be stupidity or something like that, but we're going to Baraghost. Because Baraghost, we find, is where Officer Vi is, and Officer Vi will give us money for a lot of stuff, including our bandit scrolls, and also we left an Ankeg mail here a while back, or an Ankeg shell, and hopefully we can get an Ankeg mail from that. Because Ankeg mails are awesome. And I think they weigh. I mean, we've seen what they do. They basically count as like +1 armor, except also druids can use them. Like if we had like a pure druid, he could use that because it's technically not metal. Fighter druids can of course use any armor. They're just limited on the weapons they can use. But regular druids can use Ankeg mail. It also counts as a magic item, of course, but it also turns you green. I actually like the green color. Kind of used to it. But I think it's lighter than regular plate mail. I don't remember if we established how light it is compared to regular full plate, but we'll find out. It's not ready as yet. Perhaps another day or two. Well, it does say, you know, 10 days, and I guess I don't remember exactly when we dropped it off. I'll have to like go back through the you can sell this. I have to go back through the videos and see exactly how many days it's been. Burning Hands we don't need. Oh, we can't sell him scrolls anyway. We can sell him this gem though. I think that's really all we have that we can sell. All that we would care to sell. Still kind of want the boots of stealth. I'm gonna hold on to those. Do you... Oh yeah, he has all the magic, awesome stuff. I forgot. Well, between this store and the and one of the inns in town, there's a lot of +1 stuff we can get. Shadow armor. Actually, I want shadow armor for Imoen. I want shadow armor. That's the best. That's the best armor a thief can have. I'm fairly sure we checked this out a long time ago, but it's basically like +3 studded leather, and it gives plus to hide in shadows. Armor class 4 versus armor class 5. So yeah, better. It's studded leather +3, but better. Aha! We can sell that. She has boots of avoidance right now, doesn't she? Yeah, she has boots of avoidance, which is good for her. I'm gonna hold on to those. Because even though I don't really use her for stealth stuff, there will be times where we'll need to use her for stealth stuff. Not cold resistance. I need something with lightning resistance. That'll really help out. Oh yeah, sell the +2 studded leather we don't need anymore. Actually, let's check. Let's see how well it works on other people. I'm fairly sure that it won't work as well on our fighters because they already have like full plate, so they don't really need it. Well, she has regular plate mail. I don't think this is as good as. Also, it's magical. So if we were to, add 1 to our armor class by taking away the ring of protection, would this be better? No, it would not. It would not be better at all. I'd rather have an armor class of 2 than an armor class of 5. I mean, it's not like 2 is a bad armor class, it's just I prefer negative armor class, because negative armor class is the best. I think that the highest you can go in this game is -10. As far as I know, that's the farthest you could go in D&D 2nd edition period, but because I know there are like a lot of god monsters and stuff that have the drow spider witch god or whatever. From what I saw, had a level in one of the first edition books had like a -10 or -11 armor class. And -10 armor class is not something that's impossible to meet here either. I'm fairly sure that Rado is going to have a -10 armor class by the time Baldur's Gate 1 is over. He's got a -5 already because he has, his dexterity is modded to 18 because of the gauntlets of dexterity. He's got Ankeg plate. I don't know if the helmet adds anything now. I think it's just a helm of infravision. Yep, it's just a helm of infravision. We'll be probably replacing that sometime soon. Oh, also the shield. It's it's just a large shield +1. I know there's a better large shield +1 variant that we can get. I don't remember where Officer Vi was. I keep thinking of Nashkel when I think Baragos, and I keep thinking of where Officer Vi might be in accordance to where in Nashkel. But here, this place is freaking huge, and I have no idea where I can find her. I think it's a her, if I remember correctly. But I want to get rid of these bandit scalps. She'll also buy winter wolf pelts for a little. She gets like 5 gold for each bandit scalp. And she also gives a certain amounts for like winter wolf. That always cracks me up. And I find it funny when the birds fly sideways. But I know she also buys a winter wolf's pelts for quite a bit and something else. I don't remember exactly what the other thing that she buys is, but I know she buys something else. This is of course, Feldepost Sin has all the other awesome items of yes. The other, I mean, when we actually get to Baldur's Gate proper, they're gonna have a lot of magic stuff too, and like the best helmet in the game that you can find. That's basically involved in a side quest that I'm not going to be doing. He can also buy the spells. I think she's yet to learn Grease, so I'll just keep that. Scorcher she already knows. Blindness she can't learn, so I'm just going to hold on to the scroll. Burning Hands she already knows. Armor I'm just going to give her the scroll. Ring of Energy I need to hold on to, have Dinah here hold on to. In fact, I just might give it to Rado. He doesn't really do much as far as... I'll give it to Rado. Because, he has an extra ring slot, and also he doesn't have any other kind of range attack. And I know that he doesn't do a lot of range attacks. But, just in case, you know, it's never a bad idea. Ooh, Knaves and Adventurer's Robes. I think these are actually better than the... No, actually, I don't think they give armor class. The robes that do give armor class and stuff like that are, well, those are pretty useful, too. The robes of the Archmagi, if we can afford... I doubt we can afford them right now, but we can get them from High Hedge. I think we took a look at them before. But, yeah, those are pretty badass for wizards. If we can afford one... In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and sell the other robes that she's not wearing. Ooh, I just noticed the time on the video. I'll go ahead and sell stuff and then call it a video. I'm going to go ahead and sell these because I want the robe of the Archmagi. It's very, very expensive, but it's also very much worth it, in my opinion, for your for any mages you may have. We can sell the bandit scalps to him, and I think they're... Actually, they are a little more than Officer Vi would normally give, if I remember what I read correctly, so I'll just sell them here. Because I think that Officer Vi only gives you 5 for each one. He's offering 10 for each one. Boots of Stealth. I'm still torn on whether or not I want to keep those or not. Potions we probably won't be using. Cloud Giant Strength, I'm not going to use that. Regular Strength. And I'm not going to use Cloud Giant Strength, I'm not going to use regular Strength either. Potion of Defense might be useful. Potion of Explosions. I'll hold on to the Oils of Finery Burning and Potion of Explosions, because they're basically fireballs. So I'll hold on to those. Potion of Fire Resistance. I'll hold on to that. Potion of Defense. Set armor class to 0. I'm not going to think to do that with anybody who doesn't already have an armor class that's less than 0, so I'm going to get rid of that. Okay. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here, and when we come back, we will head west to the areas around High Hedge. You remember High Hedge from long, long ago, where we did stuff with the chicken and whatnot? Well, even if you don't remember, you will see when we get there. I've been Rado Goji, and I'll be here next time. Join me, won't you?